Hey, good evening, all of you. Am I audible? Hi, am I audible, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you are audible.
Sir.
Okay, yeah, thank you. We will just wait until the 9:05 p.m. and then we will start our session. Looks like the audience is too low now in this call, so we will just wait for a few more minutes. Okay, just we will wait few more minutes now to join the other teams. We are just waiting to start for next 2 minutes. We are waiting for other people to join. Okay, we will just wait for 1 more minute. Let's see who is joining today. Okay, let's start today's session. Thank you all of you to join this session. Um, I will going to share my screen and just let me know if you can see my screen. Okay, please let me know which screen you are able to see. Anyone of you? Anyone?
Able to see, able to see.
Okay, okay. Can you see the slides?
Yes, yes.
Okay, yeah. Thank you for confirmation. Okay, so I think we have enough number of people here and we can start the call. Okay, so today's discussion is is about the SDET interview preparation course. This is like a demo free course for all of us. And in this course, we are going to discuss the interview based practices, how we can attend an interview, because nowadays everybody knows Selenium, Java, API, Cucumber. It's like common nowadays. But what is the best way to answer the question and how that answer will select you in the interview? Because if you compare two candidates, both of them know the answer for the question, because technically understanding nowadays is not a big deal. But when you give the explanation and with a real time how you utilize that concept in your automation framework, then that is the only difference, and easy to select a candidate. So that is what our today's goal. But before we are going and jumping into the next slide, just to be clear, this is not a course. Okay, this is not a course to learn the Selenium, Java, Cucumber API. This is just a interview preparation. So before joining this course, you already know what is Selenium, Java, Cucumber, and you already may be facing interviews. Okay, so this course is help you to boost the interview selection process and mostly towards the technical and behavior of the candidate. Okay, how to answer those. So going to the next slide, any questions till now? So let be clear here, like we are not going to discuss the course. Okay, this is not any new course about Selenium, Java, Cucumber API. This is just interview preparation course which will focus mostly on interview skills. Okay, we will discuss interview sites only. Okay, this is the agenda for today's discussion. Actually, I don't like to discuss all this in the presentation, but because it's a demo class and just that's what we want a PPT presentation. But all our except this today's session, all other sessions will be practical based on Eclipse and IntelliJ IDE. We will having all the hands-on question answer sessions, and that is not something like copy paste from the someone. We will go step by step, write a code line by line. Okay, so that is what we are going to achieve in next 40-day course. But this course is like designed such a way like we have saw a lot of people on the social media on my interview panel. So people are struggling mostly towards the Java programming and DSA. So that's what we have given the highest weightage here. So our course, this SDET interview preparation course is designed such that we will be covering 40% on the Java DSA side, 30% weightage is given to the Selenium automation framework, 15% is API testing. Again, if you focus on the API testing, because we are not discussing here about the full-time API automation guy. Okay, in case of if they in the interview they specifically mention they want pure API guy, then this is weightage is very less. In that case, we have to cover at least 80% API. Okay, but because this is not a full time, or this is not a 100% API guy. So this is like Selenium Java API DSA, and Cucumber. So we are giving only 15% weightage to this API. Coming to the model 4, we will discuss about what is how to design the system design questions and testing concepts, because at the end you might be good in the coding, but at the end you are the testing guy. So your mindset, your behavior should be with respect to the testing. Okay, so that is what, like situation based questions and testing concepts. That's what we have given a weightage of 10% and 5%. This is like all our experience till now, like what candidate are facing and where which point of view they are struggling a lot. So based on that we have given the weightage. Now why this weightage is given? Because 40 days course we have to divide in some parts, and we have to publish day by day. We have to publish day 1, day 2, day 3 course to you guys, and we cannot go on beyond the weightage. Little bit we can adjust here and there, but we will strictly follow this weightage percentage. Any questions till now? Okay, I will take it positive. Let's go ahead. Yeah. Yeah, so you now understand what is the agenda of this course. But before we go in the detailed discussion, let me tell me about myself. I am Ali, and I'm a full-time employee in one of the product-based company. Okay, so today, like I already worked in my office, and I mean, I already completed my task, and end of the day, I am taking this course. So basically, I have the total of 16 plus experience. Okay, and that is expanding to all the domains, including banking, insurance, e-commerce, and customer relationship. Okay, logistics. So almost all the domains, 7 to 8 domains I worked, and this is my fifth company in overall 16 years experience. So almost you can say after 2 to 3 years regularly I am kind of a changing a company. So I have like exposure to most of the companies, what kind of framework they are using, what process they are following, or what kind of system design they have. Okay, all those concepts I have because I have hands-on experience on that. It's not something like someone from the institute is coming to you and explaining about theoretical concept. That's what I discuss. I don't like these PPTs. Definitely, I'm going to stop using the PPTs starting from tomorrow, and we will discuss all hands-on the IntelliJ and Eclipse only. Okay, so this is the only one PPT what we are going to discuss today. Secondly, yes, as we discussed, I'm already worked on currently working on the product-based company, but before that, I was into service-based company also. So I have the exposure how the things are going in the product-based and service-based companies. So both the sides, I'm able to understand and I'm able to explain those things. Yes, I was in the part of architectural role here because in the company we have to design the framework from the scratch. So that's what we have to involve ourselves in designing phase. Coming to the global explorers, I already worked in the USA. Then I worked in the UAE also for some time, and then currently I'm working from India. So yeah, I have experience working with global teams. Currently, also my team is scattered into multiple locations. Few people from Japan and few from UK. So something how that is what my current company structure is. And as we discussed, I already visited the client side and worked with them already. Yeah, I mean, that's what technical interviews. That's I am the panelist in that technical interview. We have taken a lot of interviews for the candidate, and sometimes we'll get laughed on the candidate because of having the experience in QA automation and unable to, even explain the basic stuff of the automation and testing concepts. So yeah, this I mean, I already sit on both the side of the table. I am taking like actively taking the interviews also in my current company and in my last company also. Along with that, I am giving my interviews also as a new exposing to the new exposing to the new company. So I already sit on both the sides of the table. So that's what about me. Do you have any questions till now? Please feel free to ask.
Hi, Mr. Ali. This is
No.
Shiraj. I have one question, not regard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, go
so
ahead.
not
Yeah.
regarding. Yeah, not regarding what we have discussed so far. It's
Hmm.
about the timing. So
Okay.
you have also you had a earlier best, right? Previously, you have the same agenda for earlier best, right?
Sorry, I did not get your voice.
Or it, okay. Question is, this is your first batch for SDET QA automation interview, or you did also earlier for?
Oh, batches. Okay, okay. No, no, this is my regular task, part-time kind of evening. I'm taking a lot of batches, and even the individual candidates also I'm taking it. So it's not like first time I'm giving this batch. This is like interview panelist batch, which is specially designed
No,
for
no,
the.
no, 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 no.
Hmm.
I think you did not understand my question. My question is, I am in UST time zone, so
Mm-hmm.
in this time it's really hard for me to attend the live class. So,
Okay.
as question is, if you have earlier batch recording session, I can purchase that one, and I can go through all the things on my own time.
Oh yeah, we have the recordings on all the details, even including today's session until the last day of the course. We have all the recordings available. But the batch point of view, live batch, because you want to understand and clear the doubts in the live batch, I'm not sure. You can discuss that with Isha admin team. They can guide you if they have already any other batch going on for the interview. Because they have other batches for the main course, like they will teach basic details about the SDET and all the details course, but this is
No, no,
specifically
no. I do not need. I
hmm,
do not need that basic course.
that
I just
exactly.
need this course.
Yeah.
Exactly, I
Yeah.
need this course
Hmm.
and your course with recording session. Do you have that one?
Yes, recording is available for all the sessions. But recording is like something I'm not available physically present. So if you have any questions, you can ask me in the live sessions only. What we can discuss, we will have a last Q&A session, and the timings and all we can discuss in that Q&A session at the end of this session. So we can little bit as per your timings, we can little bit adjust plus minus time. We can do that one based on which time zone you are from. So maybe
I'm in
yeah,
US EST, so
yeah, admin team can discuss
yeah.
with you on that because we have to consider other people's time zone also, not like individual one.
I get that your point, but my question is, if you have the recording session for your earlier batch,
Yes.
I just want to
Oh,
purchase that course and I
mhm.
will just learn from there. If I have any doubt question, then yeah, I will handle that.
Oh, okay, okay. You mind to say my last batch which we completed recently? Do you have any recordings? That's what you're asking.
Right.
And but okay, but that recording is accessible only for those people who is in that course, because you might be a
No,
new student. Hmm.
I will buy that course. Like whatever
Yeah, I
prices
would
they are
like
asking
to,
for.
yeah, please talk with the admin team of Asia Solution. They will guide you better instead of me because I am a technical person and all these admin parts they
Yeah,
handle from.
yeah. That's true. I will ask them. But now question come to you. What is the
Okay.
difference earlier batch and this batch? Are you going to
Yeah.
include anything else in this batch?
Um, yeah, because recently, based on the 2026 interview, okay, next year, as per the discussion going on the social media, starting from January to February, we have a lot of openings in IT. Okay, so based on 2026 trend, what's going on there, we will design our slot. Because if you just can hold for some time, I can show my day by day plan, and at the end you can see we have a lot of buffer zone. In that buffer zone we are going to discuss about what is going on in the market and what is the asking, like for example your case, like you want to learn something else which we have not covered in last 35 days for example. So in the last 5 days we will discuss the points which is your main concern or which you are struggling with the module. Okay, so those modules only we will discuss in that slot period. Along with that, we have a lot of interview questions which is coming from the real candidate who is attending the interview. Okay, so those questions we keep on adding in the course. That is only updates is happening. But high level, if you see, the agenda will be same. The agenda 40%, 30%, 50%, 10%, and 5% weightage will be same. In that individual module, we are going to update the course based on the feedback what we got from the candidate. It is not like static course. Based on last batch, the people are still attending the interviews. Based on their response, we are updating the question and answer pattern. So that is the only change. But the agenda
Okay,
and
I get
head
the question.
weightage, it will be same as it is.
Okay,
Any
I
other
get the
question?
point now. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Regarding the admin questions, please wait for some time. Maybe someone from the admin team will join and they will answer your questions at the end of the session. The timings and all other
Sure,
details. Okay?
I think I get the answer itself here.
Yeah, yeah.
So do not
Yeah,
need
but yeah,
to.
because I'm the
Yep.
technical guy, so basically those people will best to answer those questions. Okay. Okay.
No, I
Any
think here
questions
I get
now?
the answer. I do not need to them.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, coming, yeah, as we discuss here, like these are like 5 topics and the weightage we have given to it. So we will follow this weightage pattern. In that, if let's go into the model one, okay. Based on the okay, recently we did one quick WhatsApp survey based on the question answers, like how much total experience you guys have and what is like mostly problems you are unable to solve in the interview. Okay, so and along with that, on the Reddit and other social media platforms, we analyze like people are struggling with this kind of basic string manipulation questions. Okay, because again, it's not like 10 plus years experience. The people who is like 0 to 5 years or 5 to 10 years, those people also get struggle here for the manipulation and palindrome question, kind of those. So we what we are going to do is we will do hands-on step by step, line by line code we are going to execute in our Eclipse and IntelliJ browser. Okay, and based on that, the topmost questions for individual models we will going to cover. For example, in this Java programming, again it is divided into 6 parts. For all of these 6 parts, I'm not going to explain these concepts again. Okay, what is hash map, what is binary tree, what is linked list? No, I'm not going to discuss those concepts here, but I will be taking this concept, linked list concept, along with in our existing framework, how we have used. Okay, and I'm going to show you step by step what is this concept and how to solve the problem of interview point of view. Okay, in interview, people will ask the question. Okay, let's say example of find the palindrome. Okay, this is a simple question, but this question has multiple answers and you have to be justify your answer. As we discussed now, people are already know the answer. All of us now, if you give some time, all will be able to answer the palindrome question. That is okay, but you should be explain that question in your real time how you are using in your current company, because most of the here people are like experienced with 2 years 5 years. Okay, so this is like focusing on those people. We are not focusing on freshers who not at all have any kind of hands-on. We are focusing only on the people who already have the QA experience. Okay, so in that, that means you already worked on the automation code, and in the automation code where the concept come up. Okay, like in which part you use the hash map, in which part you use the multi-threading concept. Okay, like that individually models, sub models we are going to in depth, and the question answers we will be covering. At the end of the this module I will give you one sample day one, which we are going to discuss tomorrow. But day one also, what kind of questions we are going to ask in these specific modules. Okay, we will discuss that. Any questions on this Java and DSA problem? Because most of the time we will focus on that only, and it is not only the kind of one-way communication. Okay, at the end of the each module I'm going to have a buffer slot for one day, and in that one day we will discuss the assignments given by me. Okay, it is not only practical, but I will give some homework to you guys also. You have to complete that assignments, and at the end of the module one we will discuss all of the assignments in that. Because sometimes in our team also, let's say 7 8 people are here in the call. So in that in our team also, some people have different mindset of solving that problem. Okay, so at the end we have to get the what is the time complexity of that solution. Okay, and what best suit with the existing automation framework what we are using now. So that link practically we have to link that together. Okay, so any questions till now? Okay, let's go to the model 2. In the model 2, yeah, I know like couple of people like just focusing on Selenium and Selenium and Selenium. They are not at all thinking about system design. They are not at all thinking about Java and DSA concept. Okay, so Selenium again, in that Selenium, knowing the Selenium is not enough. Selenium is what? It is just a library of Java. Okay, what we can include in our project. That's it. But in the Selenium, along with okay, again, I'm not going to explain you all this concept in depth because I am understanding you people know this concept. What I am going to discuss is what are the toughest question for POM, what is the toughest question for weight strategy, and those kind of how we practically implemented in our automation framework. Okay, at the beginning or maybe as we go on, we will be at the end of the course, we will be designing a full-fledged end-to-end automation framework. Okay, in that automation, all this concept along with the question answers, whatever we discuss is already available there. Okay, so that is what we will practically show you how this is how to answer the question, and along with that in the real time where we have used this concept. Any other questions on Selenium? Because it's, I mean,
Yeah.
it's okay. Yeah, go ahead,
Hi,
please.
Ali.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you are covering automation framework. Will you cover complex XPath also? Because in the interviews, they are asking complex XPaths. They give Amazon website, Flipkart website, and they ask, they give search results. So they ask to write the XPath on the fly.
Yes,
And coming
exactly.
to the framework, so yeah, they are asking to create the framework along with parallel execution and integration with the CI/CD. So will you
Hmm.
cover all those also practically?
Yeah, frankly speaking, within interview point of view, like when you sit for the interview on the table, no one will ask you to design a complete framework from the sketch. Okay, they will ask how you use the concept. Like for example, you are asking a question about XPath. Okay, so how to find the XPath? That already you guys know. I'm not able to explain. I mean, I'm not here to explain that because that way the course length will be too long. Okay, but I will tell you what is the best practice to find the XPath. Huh? In that XPath, practically I'm going to give you a couple of websites, and in that, as you say, for example, I think you said about Amazon, right? Amazon
Yeah.
website. Yeah. So let's say this is one of the like as demand comes up, we can go to Amazon website, and based on the Amazon website, what are the complex iframe inside iframe, SVGs are there. Okay, because
Access.
yeah,
Access.
shadow. Okay, what access?
Yeah, I mean, access are there, right? So that I'm not aware.
Yeah,
If you can cover
shadow.
that, it
Yeah,
would be
shadow
great.
elements are there. SVGs are there. Like iframe inside iframe is there. So though lot of points is there. Okay, Ajax controls are there, which is kind of coming loading and loading all those stuff. So those all practically we will discuss in this Selenium, and which this is like the most important weight concept. Okay, weight strategies. So that's what in kind of loading of the Amazon page, how much time we have to wait. Okay, and what is this concept practically we can use, we will discuss that. But again, I'm not going to teach you how to find the XPath. Okay, that already you guys know. But I will give the best practices how to find quickly, that I can teach you. How to find you already know, but my course agenda is not to how to find the XPath. My course agenda is to how to find quickly. That is because in the interview, any interview panel, whoever sits, they will follow this structure, and within 1 hour they have to judge a candidate. We cannot say only asking a Java question he's good for the SDET role. Only asking the Selenium he's good in automation. No, we have to ask the question of each module, and then only we can understand. Yeah, this guy is good. Like I saw a couple of people in my interview panel. They are good in like Java. They are good in Selenium. Okay, but when I come to the testing concepts, they are lagging in the testing concept because their mindset is such that they want to become a developer. Okay, but they don't want to become a tester. So we have rejected couple of candidate also because their mindset is not to come to testing. Their mindset is to go towards the development. Okay. So because this is a SDET, okay, so we have to focus testing also. So you might be good in Java, you might be good in automation and Selenium, but you are not good in testing concepts. Then in that case, you are not suitable for the SDET role, right? We have to think like as a whole. You have to think a picture, because our goal is not to get a job. Our goal is to get a SDET job. Okay, so that is our goal to discuss behind this specific design for the interview preparation for SDET. Coming to your questions, yes, we are going to have hands-on question answer on the XPath also, but not from the scratch, like how to find XPath, what is difference between IDE, CSS, and XPath. That details I'm not going to discuss here. I'm going to give you some kind of toughest, let's say 5 questions, and we will discuss on that XPath level. That's it. But how to find that may be another course, or you have to learn that. I'm expecting you already know that. That's it. I hope I answer your question.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, I think we are going behind the time. Yeah, okay. Next slide is about API testing. Yes, so nowadays people are expecting even the automation guide should be doing the API automation also. So best is the Rest Assured, which is very commonly used in all of the this one. All of the industry people are using this Rest Assured. So we will have this how to design a Rest Assured framework. Okay, in that how to define the API calls. So basic call, sorry, excuse me, basic auth and authentication methods, okay, and validations parts we are going to discuss. I mean, this is not the concept where, again, the same thing, we are not discussing the concept. We will go choose the topic, and on that topic, what is a most candidate fail to answer the questions, okay, and how that is in our real-time automation framework is using that we are going to compare. For example, these 5 or 6 models are there, sub models. In that sub models, we will again have multiple questions, okay, like and on those multiple questions, it will be basically, just to give you an idea, it's like question answer session. It is not concepts explaining sessions, but it is just a question answer session. In that, question will be there, and we will design a step by step solution for it. So that is just high level for any of this model, like yeah, basically again all these HTTP methods, what is the difference between that. We will definitely use the Postman also no, to get that all details and show you how it behaves. Then definitely we will go jump into Java and Rest Assured framework, and practically we can show how the deals and how the calls are happening, what is the response we are getting, how to validate in JSON. It's all practical based, actually, nothing on the concept and PPT only. Okay, coming to the next module. Okay, this is what system design and end-to-end testing we can say. For example, we all know, okay, we did a good job, we get selected in the company, we are doing automation daily, we have, let's say, 200 test cases in our bucket, okay, but at the end, those 200 test cases cannot be executed on our local laptop. Okay, we have to set up that in somewhere in CI/CD pipeline, so that without any human interface, okay, without any human interface, they should be executed by themselves. Okay, there might be a questions like sometimes people ask, is that I think someone today only asked the question, like the repository what we are using for the QA and the repository what we are using for the developers, is it the same? So it may be same, it may be not. Okay, depending upon the companies what kind of principle they follow. Okay, so it is not always like but in my current company, if you're talking about me, we are defining it completely a new automation code in the GitHub, and developers are managing their own code in GitHub. So that's what we have, different repositories, and we don't combine all together into one. There might be a lot of advantages and disadvantages of having this kind of structure. I mean, that's what practically we will discuss all those concepts here. But yeah, at the end, we have to our automation should be talked with other third party like Jenkins, and we have to execute that CI/CD. We have to set up Selenium grid machines. Okay, and so that we can do the parallel execution on that. Definitely we are going to best practices how we can what you can say, I forgot the name actually now. design patterns or what we are using here. So that comparison between this design pattern, that design pattern, that's what we can discuss in this module. Okay, and definitely the basic concepts about the testings. Any questions on this? This is a 10% weightage we have given here, and out of 40 sessions, I think out of 40 sessions, six to seven sessions will be this designing part. Yeah, please go ahead.
I have a question here. Would we have a pipeline demo as well from Jenkins to AWS or any cloud tool? Can we have a demo?
No, AWS, no, we don't have any AWS demo in this course, but I will show you how we can do this with Jenkins. Because what I am doing is all in my local machine. I cannot access any company's credentials. So I have to show you all the things practically step by step in my personal local computer. I cannot share with any office data. So AWS, no, as
So
of now, we don't have plan for it. But if it is
Okay.
on demand, yeah, if it is on demand, we can think about it, how we can set up it. But as of now, the course is designed such that Jenkins we are using it and in our local machine only. That's it. Nothing on AWS side. I hope I given you
Okay.
yeah. Thank you. Because yeah, I mean I have to be frank and clear with the agenda of the course. Otherwise, it's like misunderstanding between the people like what we are going to discuss here. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, at least if not AWS, Docker and Kubernetes will be covered.
Um. I have to discuss that with my admin team actually, with Isha, because again, to set up and all those these we may need
Yeah.
licensing and all part will be covered, right? Yeah, I mean, I didn't to discuss if they already have licensing for Kubernetes and AWS, then yeah, I mean we can do it. But I cannot show my company's data to you guys, right? That is my
I
something
understood.
personal.
I understood.
So that is, let me check with them if they have any licensing tools. Then yeah, we can set up it. Not a big deal. But again, this is setup is one-time activity. But the most interview questions will be based on that only. Like as we are saying, okay, we can discuss the questions, but practically I'm not able to show you how it flows the data. Okay, that I might be not able to show you, but yeah, question answers we can discuss.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Okay, I hope I given the answers. Okay, the next module and yeah, the last module. I think it's yeah, it's the last module. The module number fifth is about the students' behavior and situation-based questions. Okay, like one of the question recently I got about the junior guy. Okay, he joined one of the company and I mean not joined, but in one of the interview manager asked him a question. Okay, let's understand you got a new laptop today and you are going to today's your day one in the office and tell me the steps what you are going to do. Okay, so the guy is unable to explain that steps what he will do on the day one because he got a blank laptop. In the laptop he don't have any software, nothing like that, no selenium, no java, nothing like that. Okay, so his manager asked a question something like, okay, today is your day one in the office and explain me what you are going to do. So this is kind of like they manager just want to understand the mindset of the people, like what kind of people we are going to hire and how quickly he can be productive, because always giving a spoon feeding or always giving hands or assisting him, it will be time consuming for the company and it's like again loss of the revenue for them. So they want a people to who quickly can be jump and give the productive work to the company. So that is what people are like thinking about this kind of questions. So yes, we have a lot of questions also based on this module, in which we will be giving you kind of how you will deal with developers if someone is not kind of if someone is not uh, um, what I can say, you found a defect, for example, and you assign it to developer, but they are unable to fix it, or they might be giving it low priority. Okay, so how you can deal with these people? So that kind of interview questions, we will have a list of interview questions on this module. Any questions on till now? What are the models we discuss? Anyone?
I
Any other?
have actually,
Yeah, please go
yeah,
ahead.
I have question. Can you please go back to the module 1 or 2?
Okay. Which one you want?
Yeah, here is one. One is I have some question from 1, 2 as well.
Okay, sure.
First here, that's the string manipulation, reverse string palindrome, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So here, now they will be asking question at a time of interview without inbuilt method. Whatever we have to do the string, it asking without inbuilt method.
Java.
Are
Okay,
we
yeah. That's
going to
good.
cover that one?
Um, that let me think on that. 1 minute. Mm,
Like let's say for the string manipulation, right? String reverse a string. We
yeah, yeah.
can create a
I'm
class
just
of a string
referring to
buffer
my
and
study.
then we can.
Yeah, I have the course material. In that, I'm just looking into that one. Just give me 1 minute. String manipulation questions. What questions we have here? I'm just checking my document. Just a minute. Okay, yeah. So we have a question for the string manipulation reverse one. Okay, but that is explaining in the practical usage in the Selenium automation framework where you have used this one. So okay, this question did not explain about with or without. Your answer is question is valid question, but the question what we are going to cover in this module is about just using the doing the string reverse. That's it. It may be up to you. You want to do with and without the internal methods. So maybe yeah, we can discuss this kind of question also in the Q&A
Okay,
question.
okay, okay,
Daily.
okay. Here is the
Yeah.
question. If is a interviewer ask me,
Mm-hmm.
let's a string, we have a string, we have to do the reverse, but without inbuilt method, right?
Hmm.
So that point is here is like
No.
inbuilt method is gone. Then we have to do here without inbuilt method, right?
Yes, correct.
Whatever. Yeah. So question is, are we going to cover that, or we are just
No.
going to cover whatever inbuilt method can do?
No, here most of the cases we will use inbuilt one because this is what quickly which is related to our automation framework. Now, what interviewer testing your
That's
skill is coding skill. He's testing your coding skill. So he's asking you how to do by both the methods. But practically, time complexity point of view, if you think uh, in the company when we do hands-on actual coding, we are not going to do that without reverse. Our goal of this course is to focus mainly on practical side. But your question is valid because in the interview he want to check your logical thinking, okay, coding skills. That's what he's asking you both the way, with and without reverse. Your question is valid. I understand
right.
that. But our goal of the course is not to go in depth of that. Instead of that, we will use the reverse using the regular method, inbuilt method, and how that is useful in our automation framework. We are going to explain that way. So in the automation code, we use this reverse method to do this action. Okay. For example, let me now, just quickly come in my mind. For example, I want to check a list of student, okay, on one of the college portal. So in that list of student, I want to check, let's say, what we can say, let's say name of the student. Okay, the name of the student is palindrome or not. So if we got the first name of the student, okay, and that practically website is available, the website has 5 columns. In the 5 columns, we have the first name as a second column. For example, first is the roll number, second is the first name. Okay, so how we can go and debug and fetch the second column all together, starting from 1 to let's say 50 students. Okay, and in that 50 students, let's fetch all the first name of the student, then go to save that in save that in the code, and then reverse it using the inbuilt method and compare how many of the 50 student have the name as a palindrome name. So that is a practical use because we will have what we can say modularized the framework for this. We will be using what we can say frequently used methods we will define in a global base frame base class. So that base class is going to call the reverse method. But I am not here to give my skills how I can do with and without. But yes, we have covered this in practical way. I hope I given your questions or any other doubts
That's
in your mind.
I think it's still I am confused.
Yeah,
In
because I
nutshell,
understand you.
so
You.
whatever.
Your question is valid. Your
So
question is
in
saying how to do with and without reverse. But if we go in depth level for this such a small questions, then we are not able to cover all these models within the 40 days. All these modules and
so
with this.
that means we are not going to cover that, right?
Yeah,
Java
without,
programming
yes,
part.
without, no, because we will be mostly focusing on working model of the automation framework. We will be showcasing you how one of the automation framework end to end will work along with the question answers of each of these modules, and how practically you have used the OOPS concept in your automation framework. That is the goal of this one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Now can you
that is a
please go
good
back
skill.
to
I
that
understand that. That is a,
module 2?
yeah, well, that's a very valid question, and it's a coding skill. Yeah, this is a model two.
Module. No, which module shows the API testing? I think 3. Might
Oh,
be
okay.
3.
You want, okay. Uh-huh.
Yeah, here is the issue of the REST assured framework, right?
Yes,
REST
correct.
assured, and
Java.
we can automate the API, correct?
Rest
We
assured,
can
alag Java.
automate the API.
Yes, correct.
Same thing we can automate also using Jmeter. Then
Exactly.
question is
Yeah.
now, what is the difference? Now
Yes,
I don't find the difference between REST assured and Jmeter, right?
yes, correct. So that is an interview question. What is the difference between rest assured and JMeter? So, but
No, no,
again,
no.
this,
Just in general. In general, we can do the same thing using Jmeter, right?
yeah.
So here, then why we are going to REST assured?
Yeah, that's a good question, because that's what this is, a course designed such a that this is the most commonly asked question, interview question and answer. It is again JMeter. If you go with Selenium, for example, okay, nowadays Selenium and Playwright, it is the most commonly used tools. Okay, along with that also, lot of people are still on the Selenium and they are not going to Playwright. So if you get a percentage, okay, what is the in use? Selenium is the top. Always he's the topper. Okay. Again, similarly, if you're going with a API point of view, rest assured is the toppest one, and most of the companies are using it. So when we go the toppest model, okay, then we get a lot of opportunity to be open. For example, Catalan is also one of the automation tool. Cypress is also automation tool, but very less company using those tools, and that's what we don't focus on those SDET questions. We will focus on which is the toply used and mostly used in the different companies. So that's what we used started with the rest assured. Here again, what we are going to
Okay, I
do,
think yeah.
yeah, Java rest assured framework we will design, and the best question answers, what we can say, toughest question answers from the rest assured and this Java we will cover in this module actually. Any other questions?
Yeah,
Sorry
I
if I
think
missed.
yeah, not any other question, but one things I would request for the module 1, if you can discuss about that, like since it's the interview preparation, right? This
Yeah.
program or this training is completely on interview preparation. So here I would request if we can go through
Mm-hmm.
like let's say reverse string without inbuilt method. I mean, nowadays we can do it using
Actually,
ChatGPT or
we
whatever
have
is
designed
any
this.
AIP, right?
Yeah, we can design this
And if
course
it's
beyond,
not, if you
but we want to cover all this in
if like
40
a
days.
module,
Okay, yeah, go ahead, please.
yeah, please, yeah, okay. So if module 1, then just for inbuilt method, I don't
Mm-hmm.
think this is a appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Because our goal, I
if
guess,
is there is a
practically showcase how the automation framework is related to this one. I understand your point. Okay, let me. I think I forgot to tell you, but At the end of the each module, okay, once we complete the module 1, for example, we have one day to discuss all the question answers and assignments on that day. So in that time, maybe you can ask this question to me, like how to do this with and without reverse, because in end of the module we already covered all the things, and one day we will allocate it as a slot, buffer slot for you guys to have any questions, Q&A questions like that in that. And along with that, daily also we have given 10 to 15 minutes time to ask the questions. So let's say today we discuss, let's, I'm not, I mean, exact sure, but let's say 6 day will gone in all this concept, and day one is gone, for example, like this one. At the end of the course, after 45 minutes, you have 10 to 15 minutes to ask the question. So that time you might ask this question. And yes, I'm in that position to give the answer. But beyond the 40 days, I cannot extend my course. It will go another 60, 65 days if I go in depth of all like this, with and without all the methods. All this possible, yes, 100% possible. I'm not saying it's not. But
I
my
mean,
question is,
I get that point. I get the all the things what we have discussed, but I think for the module one is the main critical part as a
exactly. That's what
my
40%
interview
is given it.
perspective right
Yeah.
now.
Exactly. That is most important, and that's what we are given highest weightage for this one, because it is highest one in the question answer. Mostly people fail here only, and that's what we, and they are unable to go
And
to second.
then here the people fail. Here the people fail. The question is not about the inbuilt method. It's that most of the people fail here when they ask without inbuilt method.
Yeah.
That is the main
Okay.
problem, and that is the things I was saying.
Yeah, sure. What we can do then we will take some more time on this module. Maybe 1 or 2 days extra we can extend, and yeah, then we can discuss. Let me. I mean, I'm going just beyond the time. Just last 10 minutes. I have to cover actually one slide. Yeah, this one.
Sure, please go ahead.
Okay,
Yeah,
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 as
please go
what
ahead.
you're saying, right? So at the end of the day, I mean, at end of the course, definitely this is a slot as we discussed. Each module has different assignment slots, and we will in that day practically discuss any questions on the specific module, which module we covered. If you have any questions, we will discuss in that 1 day slot. Along with that, last 3 day slot I kept as a buffer. This is nothing but whatever questions you have till now. We learn, we complete the course, and what are the questions you have, we can discuss that one, and it's not hard and fast. Okay, 1 and 2 day, maybe 41, 42 days we can extend based on the your question answers and how much difficulty you are facing in the interview. We can extend 1 and 2 days, that's fine. Okay, but that's what we keep the buffer time along with the regular course. And yeah, I mean, this is also like most commonly asked questions from Amazon and all these kind of FANG companies. We will dedicatedly given a day for it, and we will find it out from all the social media, and what people are able to answer, what people are not able to answer. We will do that analysis and then come up with questions. And that full day we will discuss. I mean, sorry, that day 36 and 35 days we will discuss on those questions only. So yeah, basically, practically it is explaining all the things what people are discussing on the social media about the interview experiences, and what is recently trend is going on for 25 and 26 year. So that's what we are practically thinking to cover in this slot, and that's what we keep this all buffer zone. Okay, I think I hope given your answer, because the slots what we are given is buffer zone. Again, 1 or 2 days, yeah, based on the I mean permissions from the Isha, we can extend 1 or 2 days. That's fine, but not more than that. We cannot go in depth of all the questions, because the concept is you already know the concept. Here, you know the concept, but you don't know how to best give the answers. So that is what we are focusing only on the question answer for this course, not like explaining from the scratch how to find the XPath, how to write hello world code and all those stuff. I think, yeah, I'm done with my one. I'm sorry I did not given you last 15 minutes for the question answer. Yeah, maybe you can ask the question answer now. Anyone, like whoever have any questions till now in the, oh, okay, I'm sorry. I have to show you one more slide. Okay, I think we are going out of time now on this. Can you see my document? I'm sharing one
No,
document. No?
no, we
Okay, let,
cannot see.
No, no, no.
okay. I'm just going to share the document again. Please let me know what you can see, guys. Anyone?
Able to see now.
Now we
Okay, the
can
doc.
see. Now we can
Okay,
see.
okay. So yeah, I mean, we already discussed all these modules. Okay. Actually, that's not official, but I'm just quickly sharing you the day one what we are going to discuss in tomorrow's class. Okay.
Can you
Yeah.
zoom in? Can you zoom in a bit?
You
Zoom.
want to zoom? Okay. Let me find where is the zoom. Okay, zoom. Okay, zoom is here. I think I'm not able to find the zoom option here. Okay, let me do it full screen. Is it full screen now? Better? Is it better now, or you want some more size? Okay, I got
It's
it.
still same. It's still same.
Yeah, I got it now. Here's the option for zoom. I think I cannot go
Yeah,
beyond
now
this.
it's better.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, it's better
Um,
now.
yeah, this is like what we have the actual course, but I'm not officially able to share with you all this course. This is just a day one, which we are going to discuss tomorrow. And you little bit get an understanding like how it will be. Okay, it's like daily 1 hour theory classes. Okay, and also 1 hour I will give you a kind of assignments. Okay, then live session, hands-on practice we will have, mock interviews, maybe that at the end of the course when we have the buffer slot. Okay, we can discuss about this one, mock interviews. If the time permits us, we can have a mock interview with individuals. Okay, and we can have some sessions with like what is suggestions for the mock interview. This is the day one actually. Okay. That's funny question. Oh, okay, this one. Yeah, yeah. This is what I was discussing with you. So one of the guy recently, he was giving an interview, and manager around he asked interview, like how you would get a new laptop and how you can set up the things on your laptop. Because the laptop is completely completely new. So that is what kind of practical questions we will get with you. I mean, this is just kind of basic things. You already might be knowing like what is a package and what is the difference between QA and SDET and developer. So that's not actually things. Um, Okay, yeah, this is the question to set up the things in your local laptop. So this is what actually question and answer pattern we have for each model. What the models we discussed. This is just kind of a day one or like high level concept. What is the best answer to give the answers in this kind of questions? So this is like high level pattern you will follow in all the courses. Okay. But officially, I'm not able to send you this document until we start the actual course. Yeah, I mean, this is the pattern. I think I'm done with from my side. Anyone, any questions? Please let me know. Here might be some people are from the senior management, like 10 years plus experience or 5 plus. So for them also, like leadership questions will come up. Leadership question will come up from the management. Okay, how to manage the team and all those. Yes, those questions also covered here in the behavior round. Actually, not the other part. Okay, guys, any questions? Please let me know.
Hey,
Yeah.
not a
Yes, I
question,
have
just
Ali.
Yeah,
Yes, I
go
have
ahead.
Ali.
Anyone? Yeah,
Yeah,
anyone, please.
so yeah, in the
okay.
link provided to us in day 16, there are these advanced locator access and all. So will you be covering that?
Day 16. I'm not
Yeah,
understanding that.
yeah. We got a link day by day.
Oh,
So
okay.
in that it is there. So the XPath access,
Uh-huh.
all those things are there. Will you be covering that?
Yeah, because the day by day plan we already design it, okay. And in that the
Mm.
questions you only going to update based on the feedback from the candidate. So those questions we are keep on updating. I don't know which list you got, but okay, maybe if that already expired, what are the cover day 1 to day 14? Whatever you got the list, it will be as per that only. But just based on the recent question, recent interview feedback from the candidate, we will keep on updating the questions. So I don't know,
Okay,
you got
that's
the list?
fine. But
Yeah.
it would be great if you can cover the access, that ancestor, all those paths.
Today? No,
Not
actually, we
today, not
already.
today. When we come to that point, because in the list, in the link provided to us, it is mentioned to us. So that's why
Mhm.
I'm curious about it.
I need to check actually which link you got. But okay, let me
Yeah,
just
I
stop.
pasted it on the chat, the link which we got.
Yeah, yeah, okay. I just stop sharing and I will open that what you're saying about.
Okay, also, if we get any, we are continuously attending interviews. So if you get, if you're not able to answer any question, please can we reach out to you for answers?
Yeah, daily we have the 15 minutes question answer session in our
Okay,
daily
okay.
module. Yeah, 45 minutes is the question, I mean that practical concept, and 15 minutes question answer. And in that question
Okay.
answer, you can even ask the questions based on today's module. And also, I mean, I would highly recommend to ask the question on based on today's topic only. And the
Okay.
topics which is covered till today. For example, you are asking a question on 16 day, then 1 to 16 days, whatever questions you have, you can ask on that day. You are
Okay.
saying about which day? 15 day? Day 15?
16, day 16.
Day 16, okay. Okay. Here it covered the shadow DOM and all those advanced topics. Okay. What is your question on 16 day?
Yeah, I'm just asking, will you be covering the XPath access following preceding ancestor? How
Yes, yes.
to...
Practically, if it is, I mean, we will cover a full end-to-end automation framework. In that, the
Okay.
topics what you got, and the questions what you got, definitely that is going to cover. And along
Okay,
with
okay.
that, last
Thank you.
10 to 15 minutes is for Q&A. So in that
Okay.
Q&A session, you will be asking the questions which is not in this list and which is practically you might be facing in the interview. So that
Okay,
we are going to
sure.
cover.
Sure, Ali.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, any other questions, guys? We're already going beyond the time. Please, if any questions, ask me quickly. Okay, I'm calling it for last time. Any other questions, guys? Please, please. I had to join actually another meeting at 10, so that's what. Okay, okay, fine. Then if you have any questions, you can ask the Isha team. Okay, our team admin team is available there to give the all the question and answer for the course content and timings. Okay, if you have any questions about the timings also, we can little bit adjust. But again, not like my office timings. Okay, apart from the office time, we are going to have these sessions. So yeah, they will inform you about the next step, how to do with us day 1 and day 2 onwards. Thank you. Have a nice day,
Thank you,
guys.
Ali.
Bye. Yeah, bye.
So